Hello there, everyone. Reflecting upon English language awareness. Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia. Who I am? I introduce myself. I'm Carlos Hernán González Loaiza, and I would love to tell you something too interesting and important. I'm studying for a Bachelor of Arts in Teaching English as a Foreign Language from the University UNAD. I'm a big fan of this type of learning, and I teach English at a primary school. I'm a big fan of this language, absolutely. And now I go on to express my ideas. Talking about the course and a thorough reflection. In this aspect, I can infer that the purpose of this course is based on strengthening foreign language linguistic, social linguist, and pragmatic competences through the accomplishment of oral production tasks in given sets of real-time interaction to communicate with and discuss effectively about complex issues. For the reading of the syllabus, it is evident there are four learning outcomes that are based on demonstrate oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different culture subjects, discuss about controversial issues, using pro or con arguments to combine a counterpart towards a specific point of view. Synchronous interaction activities are those that allow an approach with a tutor and peers who will provide authentic and spontaneous context to demonstrate skills to express ideas fluently, speech, and spontaneously in cooperative communication action. There are six activities that the course has divided into different tasks. Task 1. Reflecting upon English language awareness. Task 2. Parking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters. Task 3. Debating about controversial issues. Task 4. Speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. Task 5. Standardized test listening quiz. And Task 6. Delivering a speech through a web conference system. Course activities involved real-time interaction are the next. Task 2. Parking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters. Task 3. Debating about controversial issues. Task 4. Speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. Task 6. Delivering speech through a web conference system. In the general condition and rules of the course, the values to be taken into account in the interaction with the tutor and peers can be highlighted in addition to the personal information to be provided, the recognition of the syllabus, the participation in the meetings in a mandatory way in a synchronous medium, being aware of the level of English V2 necessary for each activity to be carried out. Reflection. I begin with this personal phrase strengthening the relevance of language awareness. When we are aware of what we can think and say, we are incorporating better bodies of language into our communicative manner, and it will be better understood in our exchange scenario. In this context, I have an EF set certificate in a proficiency C1 level in a result of 73/100 according to a score scale given by the Common European Framework of Reference from listening and reading sessions. However, I consider my level of English to be a B2 for both productive and receptive skills. At first sight, to better understand the level I have currently, it's necessary to express I had reached it through daily simulation in communicative scenarios such as digital media, um, contacts, listening to narrative conversations, learning phrases mining, language enrichment from talks with others who speak the language, and didactic and interactive readings that allows me to improve or to better understand the context of what I see, read, and analyze. But without a doubt, it all started by studying by the Cambridge GTA's Corporation in an intermediate English course in face-to-face environment with a native speakers teacher. In this paradigm, I emphasize that I am learning English as a foreign language since I was sincerely captivated by its sweetness, elegance, and usefulness for life. I was honestly captivated by this language thanks to the interaction in scenarios where the language becomes strong. And facing a strong and engaging point is being able to conquer British culture and having the opportunity to travel there and interact with native people, learning about the culture, about London and its marvelous essence. From another point of view, it is relevant to highlight the difference between studying language as an adult and study it is a child since the adult disposes its elements to learning, sometimes limits their learning, feels pressure and must strengthen a key point of their learning. While a child does natural without thinking about grammar in dynamic environment where we subconscious in similarly in a progressive acquisition of the learning language. As far as I am concerned, a language must be studied and will have studied over time by someone during the time and so on and so forth. Yet learning does not stop. Although proficiency is its learning is fundamental and crucial to advance and achieve the objectives and goals set. Motivation and the law focuses attention on learning and perseverance to enhance communication and interaction skills in the everyday context and cultural understanding of the same language. Now, the crux of the matter is I can make learning English a significant part of my life in the future as I interact with the language. In other words, learn to know it, understand its roots, culture, and linguistic context. I learn to apply previous and new knowledge and a communicative breakthrough in all skills to improve my fluency, coherence, and connection with others. Let me conclude by saying that language learning can be organized throughout life based on the clear definition of objectives and the planning of the scope. In addition to creating awareness of progress, perseverance, and motivation, creating a constant environment of interaction in interest in learning, having a focus on the evolution of the language and its practicality, handling and its usefulness for context in life as well.